we have to select a unit, something similar to an atom, to measure the mass of an atom. So what is the unit that they have selected to measure the mass of an atom? So here's the unit that they have created. It is something weird when we discuss in this manner. This is the unit that they have created. So they took carbon atom, and thereafter they divided this carbon atom. They divided this carbon atom
To 12
in,
parts.
into 12 parts. Very good. Into 12 parts. They divided carbon atom into 12 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is this atom?
12 carbon isotope.
Yes, this is the carbon atom. Okay. Carbon atoms, special isotope. What is this carbon atoms isotope?
Carbon.
Yes, carbon 612 isotope. So they selected carbon 612 isotope and divided that carbon 612 isotope into 12. And they took one part of this carbon atom as the unit for measuring the mass of an atom or mass of a molecule. Okay, what is the unit that they have selected to measure the mass of an atom? This is the unit. 1 divided by 12. 1 divided by 12 of the mass of carbon 612 isotope. කාබන් ඇටම් එකේ බරින් 12න් එකක කෑල්ලක්. 1 divided by 12th of the mass of an carbon atom is the unit that they have selected to measure the mass of an atom. So they gave a very special name for this unit. What do we call this unit, Uday?
Atomic mass unit.
Very good. This unit is called as the atomic mass unit. Atomic mass unit. Okay, so this is the unit that scientists created. This is the unit that scientists created. 1 divided by 12th of the mass of carbon atom. Carbon atomic cake ගෙඩියක් කියලා හිතන්න. ඒ cake ගෙඩිය අපි කපනවා කැලි 12කට. We cut that cake into 12 equal pieces and we take one piece. That piece is the unit for measuring mass of an atom. We call that piece or we call that unit as atomic mass unit. So now we are going to calculate that unit mathematically. How can we calculate that unit? Here's the way that we are going to calculate atomic mass unit equal mass of carbon 612 isotope. Atomic mass unit क्या होते हैं? Carbon 612 isotope के बाद mass of carbon 612 isotope divided by 12. Mass of carbon 612 isotope divided by 12. Okay. So this is the way of calculating this atomic mass unit or the unit that is prepared to measure the mass of an atom. So in the earlier question, we have identified the mass of a carbon atom. Today, what is the mass of carbon atom?
1.993 multiplied by 10 to the negative power 23 gram.
Very good. 1.993 into 10 to the power minus 23 grams. So we are now dividing this by 12, dividing this value by 12. Okay, so what is the answer finally comes? What is the final answer comes? 1.674 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. Okay, 1.674 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. Okay, so you can imagine it is also such a very small value, such a very small value. So then this value is unsuitable or suitable to measure the mass of an atom. Suitable because it is also a very small value. Okay, 1.674 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. So it is also a very extremely small value. So we can use this value to measure the mass of an atom. We call this unit as atomic mass unit.